Her biggest song is called American Love. It's one of the songs topping very many charts in different African countries, and in Europe it's really making some good ground movement, and especially for the Afrobeats countdown, it's been one of those most streamed songs all over the world. Who is the artist behind it? The artist behind it is known as Qing Madi. Qing Madi, 17 years of age, Nigerian young star. She is one of the fast-rising superstars in Africa, and she's a teenager. When you look at her age, it doesn't look like her age, but she has gone ahead to hit the African music scene by what we call by storm, and she has gone ahead and obviously addressed Wizkid, Davido, Burna Boy, and you won't really believe what she has gone ahead to obviously ask them to do. Welcome to East Africa Social Television. Rock and David is my name, and hope you guys are really having fun wherever you are. This is the East Africa Social Television, and I go by the names of Rock and David. You can as well call me RD. Continue to subscribe, see to it that we keep the vibe going on. By the way, you all know that she has a remix of Darila with our own Joshua Baraka. Joshua Baraka is one of the most promising artists coming in from Uganda, particularly East Africa, and he also has a song called Dalia. Last year I had Onana, and by the way, on Thursday he's having his event in Uganda at a place known as the Villa. If you happen to be there in Uganda, it costs like $15 to enter that show, so you can as well go down there and really do the needful. If you don't attend, I'll be here to bring you exactly what is happening at Into the Baraka Homeland. Is it what he named the concert? But all I know is that Joshua Baraka is going to be live in concert on Thursday. That is the 9th of May. So allow me leave you with Qing Madi, and you're going to be shocked on what she has gone ahead to obviously ask these three big artists from Nigeria. Here we go.
Get ready for the drive time with Sugar on the Rhythm Dance Party. Time to turn up after a hard day's job. Stuck in traffic? Don't worry, uplift your spirits with an irresistible blend of music, entertainment, and engaging conversations.
Girl,
it's the Dance Party with Sugar, 6 to 9 p.m. The Dance Party is back.
Alright, check the time. It's 6:40. Vision by Qing Madi featuring Chloe Belly. And we are back. So Qing Madi's in the building, and we're talking to her. She's been sharing her experience in the music industry. So real quick, all right. So you've had a lot of collaborations lately.
Yeah.
Well, you've had some with Joe. You've had one with Joe Boy. You had with Yanya. You had with a couple of people.
Yeah.
So how does the collaboration come for you? Is it more like you reach out to them and they're like, oh, that's this girl. I want to have her. How did he?
So it depends on whose song it is. So if it's my song,
are you selective when they call? You're like, oh, I don't know.
Unfortunately,
yeah.
It's not like I don't work with a certain type of person. I feel like it depends on what you bring to the music.
Good.
So I could like send a certain person my song, and I could hear a verse, and I'm like, I don't know, this is it. Because I'm very, I have really great ears.
Okay.
Well, my mom has great ears, not me. She has really great ears. So if I'm, playing her a song, she could tell from the first listen if it's something that she likes or not. And she's almost always right. So it's like, when I hear a verse, it's like, if it doesn't marry or it doesn't go to the same direction that I'm going, I'm like, I don't know if I need this. But for the collaborations I've had out, well, I haven't featured anyone, apart from, Buju Benson and Chloe Bailey. But, the rest are just people featuring me, and I'm super excited and super blessed that, what they thought of me when they heard the song.
Alright, so beautiful. Quick one. So some people be like, yo, let's just go talk about Afrobeat. Yo, I do Afrobeat, something I do R&B, I'm not an Afrobeat artist. So how would you classify yourself? Afrobeat, Afrofusion, or...
I mean, according to...
Afro Madi.
There's that. According to my fans,
they
said I do Afro-delusional music. So
Say
it's
again.
I know, it's Afro-delusional. They say I do Afro-delusional music. Songs like Ole and American Love, which are songs that on a normal day I would never in real life put myself in those type of situations. It's like, girl, you're being delulu. So that's basically making music that you're not about. It's like Afro-delusional. But in terms of actual genre, I think I make Afro R&B because it's, my blend with my R&B that I grew up listening to, and also Afro where I'm from. Just basically that's my genre, Afro R&B.
Alright, so there's this video you posted a couple of weeks back, or a couple of months back. That's more like when you were Were you 6 years old or 5
video
years
was
old? You were in
that?
church.
Oh my!
With a long hair.
Oh my
and you were
hair!
singing your heart out. And I was like,
I have
wow.
beautiful hair.
Wow.
Yeah.
How old were you at that video?
I don't know, maybe like 7, 8.
7?
I don't know. Yeah, probably.
How did it make you feel watching that video? You're like, yo, man, I knew I was gonna be a star.
I didn't know. I really didn't. My mom did. I didn't know. I'm always calling her because she really did know all these things before I did. And watching the video just made me realize that this lady saw a lot in me. And also it made me realize that like my growth, it made me not take my growth for granted. Because there's sometimes when I'm like, I don't know if things are going right for me. And then, you know, I can go back to that video to self-reflect and realize that, you know, life has been so good and God has been really great to me. So that video just gives me like a self-gratitude moment.
All right, Lagos, it's still the drive time dance party. Feel free to be part of the show. 0705-993-6937. That's 0705-993-6937. King Madi is in the building. And we're having a chit-chat about, you know, style of music. And so real quick, most people just feel like, oh, King Madi probably came from the abroad. The America. Maybe probably from the way you speak.
Oh.
But you want to tell them you're an Igbo girl real quick?
Guys, my real name is Chimamanda.
Chimamanda.
It's Chimamanda Pearl.
So you guys hear it's Chimamanda. So what does your mother call you? Is it Chimamanda or King Madi?
My mom at home, Amma.
Yeah.
Amma. She just calls me Amma. She doesn't, or Amanda or something. It depends on her anger level. It really does.
All right. So before the fame and after the fame, or no, you're still in the fame because you're still the fame right now. So what has really changed? I know before the fame was more like, okay, we're just that. You were probably maybe that mama's girl.
Yeah.
Who didn't really go out a lot, but now you first go out a whole lot, mingle with people, and of course you're gonna have groupies. People are like, this girl. How many DMs you get? Like, you know, direct DMs, like this kind of solitary DMs.
I get a lot of DMs. I get so much DMs that I stopped checking at some point because it's like every time I refresh, there's like 20 more. I'm like, what is going on? So I have like a lot of DMs. I try as much as possible to respond to, you know, the comments and the praises and the, I love your music. When are you dropping? I try to respond to some of those, but there's only so much I can respond to, unfortunately. But I would love to respond to a lot of them, and I feel like the fame kind of just changed my perspective of life in general because there's some type of things that happen to me whilst my music that I'm like, oh wow, this is weird, you know, like maybe me trying to just get stuff and someone's like, oh, you're King Madi, here, take it for free, just post about it. It's like, girl. So I'm like, all of those just kind of affect how I think in general because I'm like, oh, this is okay. I guess this is what I'm doing now. Yeah.
So who in the industry would you want to feature that you haven't featured yet that you feel like, okay, this one person I'm definitely going to have on my album?
Oh, on my album is I don't even think I want collabs on my album, but in feature in general, I think in general I would love to work with Fav. She's my favorite Nigerian
girl.
I love to work with. I would love to work with Wizkid. He's amazing. I would love to work with Burna Boy. There's an endless list, to be honest. I would love to work with Omale, Ruga. There's a whole list of people that I want to work with. But Fav, I really want to work with Fav.
No Burna Boy, no Davido.
Girl, I said Burna Boy. I want to work with David too. Like I said, there's an endless list.
You didn't mention Davido.
Really? Probably forgot. Why are you trying to do? He's trying to put me in trouble. He's trying to put me in trouble.
I think I'm trying to imagine a King Madi and a Davido on the track.
I feel like, in a way, I feel like it'd be R&B. I don't know why, but I think it'd be R&B. So I'm thinking if Davido was supposed to be on a song of mine, because I feel how versatile he is, I feel like on an R&B song, it would be so crazy. I don't know. I might be wrong. I don't know. But let's see.
So if you don't have a song with Davido, Wizkid, and Burna Boy, which of them do you think will probably be a massive hit?
I can't answer that. I'm sorry. Can't answer that.
Try to put King Madi on the spot right
now.
Try to put me on the spot.
It's not working.
It's not working right. King Madi, thank you very much for stopping by.
Thank you.
We should do this probably when your album drops. When do you have any plans for album soon?
I mean, yeah, I can't really disclose the date or anything because we're still working towards it. As my EP and remix is still fresh, but you know, still working on the album, but pretty soon.
Okay, all right, you heard it. So I'm sure when he drops, I'll probably be one of the first radio guys to get it and be like, "Yo, man, I'm blessing you guys with the hottest of jams. Qing Madi's out." So I'm not sure Qing Madi realizes how much of a fan Sugar of Lagos is. I'm like, yo. So when you have this Twitter people, and I don't know, they call these Madi something. So whenever I tweet about Qing Madi, you only see them like. So there was this tweet we had like, who's the next queen of Afrobeat? And we had you, Qing Madi. First things first, no disrespect because you're still coming. So we had Tiwa Savage,
obviously,
and we had Simi, we had
Queen,
you know, Tams and the rest of them. But for some reason, I snuck in your name down like Qing Madi. Let me see what's up. And guess what? For some reason, your people made you read like you're the next. So I started with like, yo, they say every time I change with you, like Qing Madi for life. Qing Madi for life.
They know.
Well, you might never know. The sky's not a limit. Probably just the beginning for you. Qing Madi, thank you for stopping by.
Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, we should maybe one of your videos I might just be there, just like a cameo.
Yeah, it's like totally, totally.
All right, guys, you heard it. That's the time. I'm still here from now to the 9 o'clock hour. Qing Madi and I are gonna go for some photo ops, and when we get back, I'll be telling you more about the 0.0.
Well, you've heard it from Qing Madi. She's requesting in for the likes of Wizkid, Burna Boy, Rima, Davido to obviously drop onto her collaborations, right? Hope you're gonna hit to hear everything very well, and the rest is expected to obviously go down into the comment section below. Rokan David is my name, and hope you guys are really having fun. Bayern has just gonna hit equalize. It's 1-1, and we wait to see what really happens in there for you. That Madrid is really doing all what it takes to obviously knock out Bayern Munich into the dying minutes of the game, and it's a corner. Bye bye.